Welcome to Understand the Math. I'm going to show you exactly how to verify this trig identity. In this problem, we have two terms on the right and only one term on the left. However, the term on the left is definitely more complicated than the term on the right. So let's start with the term on the left. This is kind of a classic one, and you have to recognize from the beginning that you can multiply by a conjugate. So let's just remember what a conjugate looks like. If we have 1 divided by a minus b, we can write this as 1 divided by a minus b and then multiply by the conjugate, a plus b divided by a plus b. So this becomes cosine x times 1 divided by 1 minus sine x. And this part is where we're going to multiply by the conjugate. So we have a cosine x, we have 1 divided by 1 minus sine x, we multiply by 1 plus sine x, and divide by 1 plus sine x. So this gives us cosine x times 1 plus sine x on the top, and then on the bottom, we can multiply these two terms, and that gives us a 1 minus sine squared x. We'll plug in that 1 minus sine squared x is cosine squared x. And that's going to be great because we have a cosine up top here. Now let's notice that our right-hand side has two terms. So let's split our left-hand side into two terms. So our first term is cosine x divided by cosine squared x. And our second term is cosine x sine x divided by cosine squared x. On the left, we have 1 divided by cosine x, which is great because we know that's going to be secant. And then we'll divide a cosine on our second term, and we see that we're left with sine over cosine, which is going to be tangent. So after a lot of work, we have secant x plus tangent x is equal to secant x plus tangent x.
If this video has been helpful to you, please consider subscribing to my channel. Keep believing in yourself and have a great rest of your day.